The year 2016 is definitely a depressing one to look back on. The passing of beloved celebrities like Carrie Fisher and David Bowie, Hulk Hogan and the Gawker scandal. However, in the world of gaming, a smash hit mobile game would bring augmented reality into the mainstream. Join us now as we look back at the rather polarizing year in gaming that was 2016. Overwatch would win 3 Game of the Year awards. The Witcher 3's Blood into Wine expansion would help it win the top-rated game, and League of Legends would once again be the top-grossing game, bringing in $1.7 billion more in revenue. Superdata estimates that the global video game software market brought in $91 billion in revenues in 2016. This was an increase of over $74 billion as of last year. Nearly half of that was attributed to mobile gaming, particularly in titles like Clash Royale and Pokemon Go. PC games made up of $34 billion, with $19 billion being contributed from free-to-play games, and console, retail, and downloadable games were $26 and $6.6 billion respectively. VR, esports, and Twitch streaming were still growing markets that year. Tencent Games would be the top-grossing overall studio with $10.2 billion in profits, thanks to titles like PUBG Mobile, Arena of Valor, and Honor of Kings. Revenue from the console market was down about 2.5% from the previous year, with Sony holding over half of the market share. Sales were driven by the VR market, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sun and Moon, and other games like Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Madden NFL 17, NBA 2K17, and Tom Clancy's The Division. Activision Blizzard announced they had acquired Major League Gaming. Square Enix would close their cloud-based service, Shinra Technologies. Mark Laidlaw, lead writer of the Half-Life series, retires from Valve. EA introduced their new subscription service, Origin Access. Leslie Benzies, president of Rockstar North, left the company after a 16-month sabbatical. His positions were taken up by Aaron Garbutt and Rob Nelson. Brian Horton, the director of Rise of the Tomb Raider, would leave Crystal Dynamics for Infinity Ward. David Gator, the lead writer for Dragon Age, would leave BioWare. Bungie announced that Pete Parkins had replaced Harold Ryan as the company's president. Blizzard would celebrate their 20th anniversary. The Game Trailers website would be closed. The Pokemon franchise would celebrate its 20th anniversary. Ryan Barnard, game director of Tom Clancy's The Division, would leave Massive Entertainment for IO Interactive. The Resident Evil franchise would celebrate their 20th anniversary. Sony announced that they formed a new studio, Forward Works, to develop mobile games. Sega acquires Atlas. Karthik and Guna Barla, the founders of Vicarious Visions, would leave the company. Codemasters would employ the majority of the now-defunct Evolution Studios. Leonard Boyarsky left Blizzard Entertainment to join Obsidian Entertainment. GameStop announced its Game Trust, a new publishing division. Microsoft announced the discontinuation of the Xbox 360. Patrice to sell its game back the rights to 1666 Amsterdam and settled the ongoing lawsuit with Ubisoft. SNK Playmore was restructured to revive SNK. Lionhead Studios would be closed by Microsoft. Avalanche Software would be shut down by Disney. Yahoo Games would be shut down by Yahoo. EA would announce they'd formed a new studio called Frostbite Lab. The creator of the Madden NFL series, Rick Hillman, left EA. IGN purchased the assets for the now defunct Game Trailers. Starbreeze Studio acquired the Payday franchise from 505 Games. Ubisoft closed their Casablanca studios. EA would hold their first fan convention, EA Play. Supercell, the developer of Clash of Clans, was acquired by Tencent for $8.6 billion. Sonic the Hedgehog would celebrate his 25th anniversary. Josh Mosquera, the developer for Diablo 3, would leave Blizzard Entertainment. Sega acquires endless space developer Amplitude Studios. Adam Boyes, VP of Sony Interactive, departed the company. The International 2016, the second highest paid esports tournament in history, was held at the Key Arena in Seattle. Relentless Software, the developer for the Buzz series, was shut down. Nordic Games would acquire THQ's assets to form THQ Nordic. Microsoft launched Xbox Play Anywhere, a cross-play program between Xbox 10 and Xbox One. Chris Metzen announced his departure from Blizzard Entertainment. The Tokyo Game Show would celebrate its 25th anniversary. Blizzard announced that they would be phasing out Battle.net. Unified Front Games, the developer of Sleeping Dogs, would be shut down. Nintendo officially announces the Switch. The Tomb Raider franchise would celebrate its 20th anniversary. Shinji Hirano, the former president of Konami Europe, becomes CEO of Kojima Productions. And Crytek would close 6 of its international studios. New hardware included the Oculus Rift, the Xbox One S. Sony released the PlayStation 4 Slim, PlayStation VR, and the PlayStation 4 Pro, while Nintendo put out the NES Classic. New games included Nintendo releasing Kirby Planet Robobot, Mario Party Star Rush, Metroid Prime Federation Force, Paper Mario Color Splash, and Star Fox Zero. EA released FIFA 17 and Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Sony released the reboot of Ratchet & Clank, Uncharted 4 at Thieves' End, and Watch Dogs 2. Microsoft would release Forza Horizon 3 and Gears of War 4. And Capcom would release Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, Dead Rising 4, and Street Fighter V. Other new games released this year were Abzu, Hyper Light Drifter, Inside, The Last Guardian, No Man's Sky, Owlboy, Obduction, Quantum Break, Stardew Valley, and The Witness. Well guys, that's gonna do it for 2016. That was definitely a year that had its ups and downs. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time when we revisit 2019. Later.